garage. We got Josh, Master Tech, taking apart my motor with my shitty tools.
They're not bad,
Ah,
but as you can tell, we got the job done. Solid gambling session this morning. Toyota factory head bolts typically call for a 10 millimeter bi-hex socket.
what you brought?
I did. Well, I thought I did, but I think I brought a triple square instead, and it did not work. So we decided to gamble and use a 6-point standard 10 millimeter hex, and
From Harbor
so
Freight?
far so good.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh for the win.
So we're gonna go ahead and I guess pull the head off. It smells like head studs. The first time I've smelt that, so
New core memory.
a new core memory. Yeah. Let's see where the
This is the water port that was leaking.
where
Right here.
where is it coming from?
So it's never foolproof, but a lot of times when you have like the like black kind of, what is that, coating or whatever that goes around the port, that's usually what creates or help create and keep the seal. And you can see how clean it is right here on the edge. See how there's like a little bit remaining?
Yeah.
And then nothing. So most likely it was seeping from that area. A lot of times too, when you have like a head gasket that's blown, you'll see that right around the edges of the combustion chambers, that you can tell whether there's like a really clean part or like a scorched section from combustion leaking in. So
It was indeed not good.
it was in fact leaking. But sometimes the coating comes up when you peel the layers apart, but
This is a new wall piece. I guess it does look uneven everywhere.
yeah. I mean, and it's got a tear, when you take it all apart and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's like super clean around here, like right in this area.
Right where it was leaking.
Yeah. So I don't
Yoink.
see anything between, like around the combustion chambers or anything like that. So, which made sense because it ran fine.
You got a Josh scraping gasket.
Enough flashlight.
There's this classic.
Well, you can see there's a slight lack of crosshatch. I wonder if these are coated.
The sleeves?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, MMC or something.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's why then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So yeah, no major scoring. No ridge. We can rotate and check the outer two, 1 and 4 as well, but healthy. One thing that's good too is like you can see the top of the pistons are all pretty much the same color.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I mean, this one's a little bit wet, but obviously, taking it apart and a little bit of fuel maybe in that cylinder, a little extra, but there's not like one that's like super clean compared to the other, or like kind of white. So it's been running pretty evenly. So
No?
yeah, it's kind of interesting. They have like valve clearance in the bore section. You can see a little like fillet cut in the corner of the cylinder. You see that?
I mean, it's like, well, because it's going up high-ish. Well, this is not. It's not even.
Yeah, so this is top dead, or it should be
Yeah.
if we didn't move anything. And it still has,
A tight.
it's still in the hole a little bit. It doesn't have a 0 deck height, which is pretty standard for most factory engines, but it is just interesting because there's probably just so much lift, how much clearance it needs for the valves, because you'll see it on the pistons typically, but even having it cut out into the cylinder walls, interesting.
Is that not on your car?
Mm-mm. And I think this is the same bore, 80 mil, 81.
I can't remember.
Yeah, maybe a little bigger, but interesting. We can look at the combustion chamber on the bottom of the head too. But yeah,
Oh, I see what
looks,
you mean. Yeah, look, there's a lip on.
Yeah, there's like literally a teeny little like clearance cut.
You would think they could just make it wider. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's literally it. They're just maximizing the small bore space. Interesting.
Oh. Okay.
A little bit of carbon buildup. Each one, but
Need more
rev
cans
line.
of catching.
Need more rev limiter bouncing. You gotta run some seafoam.
Doctors prescribes more limiter bash.
Need more Techron.
Does that really do anything?
Yeah, it does.
Huh? Could seafoam it.
Yeah.
Or just while we're here. I don't know.
Give it the old wire brush treatment. Clean the inside of the cylinder walls too.
Just get the drill.
Get the berry hone while the pistons are still in it. Yeah. Interesting. Sick. Slap back together.
Oh, we have to check if it's flat, right?
Yeah. Get the old straight edge. We'll clean all this stuff off. Your temporary repair, we'll clean that too. It's AKA
Yeah.
liquid gasket.
Yeah, didn't really work.
Yeah. Cool.
Payment authorization gap check.
Most standard printer paper is 0.1 millimeters thickness. The spec of flatness on the head and block is 0.2. So if your piece of paper does not fit,
We switched to no more paper.
seems good.
Nothing some copper seal can't fill in.
So, you always do it in incremental like steps. So since it's 70, we'll do like 25, 25, and then 20.
Sounds good.
So we'll do 50. Got it.
We'll just keep beefing it now. That technique.
Trying to do it in one sitting.
Yeah. The wing.
I didn't think I was gonna get that one.
The Matrix.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so the motor is pretty much back together. I put the intake manifold back on, the valve cover and timing cover. So yeah, just a matter of putting all the engine harness back on and stuff like that. And then I do have like a leak on this sensor I'm going to try to figure out. And then we should be good to put the motor back in. Yeah, so that's pretty much I don't know, part one, or like the first part of getting the car back on the road. Head gasket is now changed. That's brand new. Everything was flat. And yeah, big thank you to Josh for getting this back together with me. And hopefully we'll have the car on the road soon. So I apologize for all the slow updates. You know, I'm not the quickest at working on cars, but the motor is finally in. Got the oil cooler in. Just need to put the headers, intake and stuff, wire harnesses on. But what I'm going to do next, and what I'm basically waiting on, is a new axle. The threads on this one are kind of crappy, and I really don't want to gun it down, which I could. But yeah, I'm going to get a new axle, and then I have these T3 arms that I have not installed yet. So since the car is all taken apart, figured why not do this already. And then I also have these what are they called? The knuckle bushing to replace the one on the car. At least the left side is not good. I guess you can't really see it, but this knuckle is torn, or the bushing, so it just needs to be replaced. And I'm gonna do that while the car is all apart. I just picked this up from Harbor Freight. So yeah, we'll be doing that in the next episode, refreshing the suspension, and then hopefully it'll be running by then. But yeah. Anyways, guys, nearing the end, hopefully, of rebuilding this car again. I'm gonna button everything back together, and I'll see you in the next one where we throw on the suspension components. Actually, sneak peek, I have a new hood that I'm gonna put on. We'll do another video for that. Just various stuff that I got. Then I have a replacement lip that I'll be putting on. I got the one from 7 Apple Speed sent to me. So we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to be doing this hood, and the car is going to be getting a good amount of upgrades, I guess, like the hood and the lip and then these arms. But besides that, the motor is going to be the same, just a new head gasket. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this rebuild process, and I will see you in the next one.